يا هلا والله مرحبتين برالي القصيم.
Welcome to Qassim, a legendary round of the Saudi Toyota Championship, whose status is quite rightly of global significance. A beautiful blend of the ancient and modern, this place has been a meeting point for traders and travellers for centuries. Now it is rally raiders who gather. Win here and your name carries far beyond Saudi Arabia, the home of the Dakar Rally. Let there be no doubt, this is a special place. Time for us to see what Qassim 2024 brings. Day one is a prologue, short but potential for mistakes, a 7-kilometre technical challenge, get it right or go home. Next up, the full-on racing begins. Stage 1 has 238 kilometres of mixed terrain where even the very best will be pushed. And the final day, the run for home. But take care. Sign up for one of the finest rallies on the planet, brought to us by one of the best organising committees, not just in desert racing, but in motorsport generally. The Saudi Automobile and Motorcycle Federation, we thank you. Everybody knows that the championships could be won here, and history shows us that if you go well in Qassim, you're in charge of your own destiny. A wonderful atmosphere ahead of the racing where friends and rivals gather, ultimately to do battle.
Maximum attack.
Qassim Baha, full gas.
A dream of a place with nightmares for the unwary. Even championship leaders know that here nothing can be taken for granted.
I'm very blessed to be in my position right now, leading the championship. I think everybody who enters is an opponent. Everybody has a chance, you know. As long as you show up on the line, you have a chance.
Get the little things right and wonderful things happen. A place for everything and everything in its place is the mantra of any scrutineer. This safety-first approach has served the Saudi Toyota Championship extremely well. Making sure all is correct mechanically means competitors have the confidence to fully commit out on course, allowing them to feel dialed in and ready to give everything. Excitement is a given, especially here, where the course is a regular highlight of the Dakar Rally itself. It is very special indeed, and so are the contenders.
Qassim is an excellent race because the terrain is very diverse. It's always, of course, a learning experience with this car, and with any car, you will always get more knowledge and, hopefully increase your level with every drive.
Round 3 of the Saudi Toyota Championship. Let's go racing. Wins up. Let's meet the field. 30 cars, 18 motorcycles, including 6 quads, set to take on 3 days of action that will crown the king or queen of Qassim. Just a short blast, you say? Well, every year it means trouble for somebody, and this day, would it be the same? A high-speed racing special of just 7 kilometres. It may be called a prologue, but for some, it will feel like an epilogue. Don't get it wrong, or else. Some say a prologue tests the nerves more than the machines. Bike times are magnified by a coefficient of 8 to establish gaps ahead of Friday's stage. So small margins could become huge.
Ready for full gas.
All right, let's see what you got. Al Shaban could not afford to take it easy. He needs a fabulous result here in Qassim if he's to keep any hope alive of a title shot. All in he went in the prologue. 5th place, his reward 22 seconds down, but multiplied by 8 for tomorrow. Almagira is 14 points down in the championship, lying in 2nd place overall. He needs not only to shadow Al Balushi, but to beat him. And today, a small dose of caution perhaps. 4th home, 18 seconds off the pace. Well, the quads were mixing it nicely with the two-wheelers. Al Tuwajri on hand, great form, brought him a 10-point margin in the standings. Could he bridge it? 3rd quickest today, 16 seconds off the pace. Well, there's always surprises in this game, and today we got one. Hanno Geyser. On board a Calibri Rally replica, well, today the South African went really real. Runner-up in the prologue and flying through the course, 16 seconds off the win. Wearing number 1 can be a bit of a target on your back, but for Mohamed Al-Balushi, he can cope with anything this sport throws at him. Assured and quick he was, top of the standings again, showing why he leads the motorcycle class.
Very happy to finish the prologue. Now tomorrow the actual rally starts. Today was a lot of fun. Sprinting in front of the crowd is amazing. Everybody was cheering us and it's good motivation. Al Qassim rally is always special.
Modest prologue margins magnified by 8 with 2 days of full-on racing to come. A great leveler today. Tomorrow will be different. Stars in their cars living their dreams.
All right, let's start. Rally Qassim.
And we did, with a bang. Today the Can-Ams went superbly, showing that over a tight and twisty stage, the lighter vehicles can bully. Al Harbi was brilliant, second in the SSVs and punching well. 43 seconds given away, but 5th in the draw tomorrow, he'll take that. Hariri is well placed to challenge for the class title with a good result this weekend, and he got off to a terrific start, 4th quickest, just 40 seconds down on the fastest out there, smoothly through. Danny Akil loves to battle convention and was determined as ever to show her boss at Overdrive Racing what she's got. Akil is a threat to everyone here. As the terrain gets tough, she just gets going. 3rd home today, 28 seconds down. Miroslav Zapletal is a regular Baja Dubai contender. He's here to make an impression, and he did today. Blasting home in the Ford T150, the Czech almost checked out with the win, just 17 seconds down. 2nd home, wonderful. Yassid Al-Raji is our defending champion. He and his German navigator Timo Gottschalk are aiming to win the Saudi Toyota Championship yet again. They have a 21-point lead over Salah Al-Saif, who's not racing here, so all the more important to go well. And Al-Raji did just that. Genius at work.
It's good for us, it's a good vlog. I think for me better than last year, is more technical, we like it. And Timo do a great job like always, and everything going good with us.
Times for the cars neutralised, the prologue setting positions only for the cars tomorrow, which is very, very good news for Annette Quant and Can-Am. She and Annie Seal towed out of the course today with gearbox troubles. They will start last tomorrow, but without penalty, yet plenty of dust to chew on. Rally Qassim is underway with 2 days of spectacular racing still to come. We can't wait. Second day of action in Qassim and the longest stage of this year's rally. Designed to be a mix of almost every kind of terrain, rocks, riverbeds, dunes and mixed technical zones. Truly the very best of Rally Raid, all wrapped up as a gift for the fans. And a mighty challenge for the competitors. A total of 384 kilometres to be completed, including a racing special of 238, a seriously difficult day of racing, a stage to remember, and for some, one to forget. An early start us with over 60% of the Qassim Rally's total distance to be completed before sunset. But what goal?
I want to open now because this year there's nothing for me really to gain. So there's no point in me trying to win these rallies. So I just want to try and learn as much as I can this year, and then next year I'll come full force.
Well, we've been warned. A gathering storm predicted for the weekend. Cold weather gear on display.
I'm coaching this guy, so I'm not going to be a champion. Maybe I had a small chance at some point, but I think my time is gone. But I see myself in him, and I think he's on the right track.
Time to head for the horizon and beyond. Al-Shaban was 4th in the prologue but looked fully committed. Today he was like the finest coffee, smooth and strong and full of flavour. 7th home and running in the top 5 after penalties for others. Geyser needed to repeat the prologue feat, live up to the billing, and he did. The young South African is no flesh in the pan. An old head on young shoulders with a very bright future. 6 overall with a day to go. Al Ali has won the Rally Jeddah before in this championship. Never to be underestimated. The UAE rider is a very clever pilot. Uses the right power at the right time. His vast experience paying dividends. 5th today, 4th overall. Al Tuajri leads the quad class, but how safe is a 10-point advantage? Pretty strong by his performance today. Long days take a toll on the quads. It's a rough ride, but he smoothed it out. Terrain was beautiful, he said, with some rainy clouds. Very enjoyable. Always lovely to be here in Qassim. Al Mughira is a title challenger every year, it seems. Currently sitting second to Al Balushi in the title race. He needs to better his rival here in Qassim and do it again in December. Today he pushed to close the gap. 4 minutes and 57 separates them. Well, things could have got a lot better for Al Shati. While spanking his Kawasaki through all terrain, became a blistering second, giving away just 2 minutes and 27, or so he thought, and then a late penalty for speeding dropped him down to 6th. Al Balushi leads the Saudi Toyota Rally Championship by 14 points, and the way he's riding, his margin looks safe. Mr. 100% did it again.
There was no way to open and make time. There's no way. Look at the guys in the front. They all, I think it was wrong decision to open.
There are gaps. There are chances. But who will take them?